The great urgency of freedom is like a great trend that's going on right now. But it's not even a trend, it's like a brand new wave. It's like a whole mindset change to where people dead ass do not want to work and put in hard work at their jobs because they realize that they're getting paid crumbs and they can't even save enough money to get a home crib. People out there seem as though that the Gen Zers ain't messing with jobs at all. And I respect it because it's like, yo, what are we doing right now? We're working this hour to that hour every day. If you get late, they can fire you. And what's so the main overall reason I feel as though that people ain't taking jobs because first of all they can fire you whenever they want to. There's no calling for 2 weeks and they'll fire you like how you would leave a job and they'll get you put in your 2 weeks to leave a job. It's completed. They'll fire your ass if they don't like your ass. That's how it usually is. And I seen a great video and this old head was talking about, yo, these young fucks are lazy and they don't put in no effort at their job. Why would you put in effort at your job if you're getting paid like shit when you're working in a specific department to make the store approachable to even go into? Like you're working at janitor and you're getting paid not that much, but you're cleaning the whole store up and you're doing the warehouse jobs, you're doing stuff to where the store is actually running and you ain't getting paid shit, but somebody in a different department might get paid more. And it's not that much more. It's a couple dollars more. But we know what we're talking about right now. People out there's watching. Gen Zers ain't going for none of this shit. So it gets to a point to where people want to be their own boss. And when you're scrolling and looking at social media and you're seeing a person younger than you making all this bank by doing certain things like drop shipping and e-commerce and content creating and a whole bunch of wild stuff that you know you can't do, you be like, I can do that shit other than just going there every single damn day and not getting paid nothing. And it seems as though it's more beneficial to do what you're seeing on social media because number one, you get paid more. Number two, you can create your own hours. And number three, you'll be more happier in life. People is not happy working at their jobs. Let's keep it real. People are miserable at their jobs. That's why when you say something about your personal life that is good, they might mess with you for the meanwhile and then they will go behind back and talk shit and make the whole workforce hate you. This is why many Gen Zers don't talk to nobody at their job. They go to the job, they work, they leave, they go home, they eat food at home and whatever, and they get paid and boom. They don't try to make friends at their jobs. That's the number one thing you should not do. You should go there just to work and get paid. And then when they make friends at their job and they don't realize and come to the conclusion that these people aren't to be trustworthy because they can potentially talk shit behind my back. You telling people your goals, your gifts and dreams, and then you're telling people, and some people might actually feel what you're saying. And some people might want to be in on it with you, but they don't want to be on it with you. They just want to be around you, so when you get successful, they want to leech off of you. And some people might just be envious and be like, you know what? That's good. Congratulations. Fuck you. Behind your back. You feel me? And this is a number one reason why the Gen Zers dead ass ain't making friends at work. They're quiet and they just want to get there and leave. And also it's like a whole division with the departments. Like different departments is beefing with each other. One time I used to work at this casino and I seem as though like the people working at the tables look down on the people that worked at the janitor department, and the janitors will be at the lowest criteria at the workforce because people will shit on them. But me personally, I thought it was cool people. I used to always say what's good, what's up to them, and I used to work security, and the certain security people look down on them also. I'm like, dogs, we're here to work and leave. We're not here for a high school jocks and fucking nerds and all this stupid shit. We're here to work and leave. Be cool to people, respect people, and you will find the same thing. And it seems as though like you can't trust the people that work at the food stand because they grimy. They'll spit in your food. Word, this is real life stuff. If they don't like you, and then the people over there that work at the front desk, they might have they fucking finger up their ass if they don't like you. They might think that you're nobody because they wear a suit and you don't. Depending on who the person is and depending on if they like you or not. It's crazy how it works, but it's real how it works, you know what I'm saying? People looking down at each other on the job, and the whole main reason why we're there is to pretty much go, get paid, and leave. People just not feeling the work environment no more. Once again, people just not putting in no effort at work. And even when people do want a job, they dead ass can't get a job because Indeed is the worst app in life. Indeed shouldn't be an app. Somebody should sue Indeed because when you dead ass try to apply for roles on Indeed, they're not going to accept you. It seems as though they don't accept a lot of people. They might select certain few people, but they're not going to accept anybody. It's just crazy. You apply for like the easy position on Indeed, and they're not going to like, they'll say they're hiring. They're not hiring. They're just saying that shit. The workforce place in 2026 is freaking crazy. So this is why people are like, you know what, F trying to build somebody else's establishment up. I'm gonna build myself up and choose me over everybody else, which is a great thing. And that's a confident thing also, because people can't do that. And many people want to do that, but they can't find their purpose, passion, and they can't be consistent at it. And they can't just figure out like, how do I get out of my shell to find that thing? And all I gotta pretty much tell people that's watching, look up your life path number, look up all the things you ever want to do in life that you found amusing, and just do it. Look up your skill set. Some people are great storytellers. Some people are great talkers. Some people are great just joke tellers. Some people are great explainers. People have something great inside themselves that they can do to get profit off of it. You know what I'm saying? And their own personal gifts. But if you're not confident, you would never want to do it. You never want to tap into your gifts. And you know, if you can't find your life path number, you don't know what you want to do, how about just pray? That's the best thing I can tell you. Pray and say, what am I meant to be doing here? And you're not going to get the answer on the first day. You might not get it on the second day. You might not get it on the third day. But best believe you're going to get the answer. People out there that's watching, I understand, Gen Zers ain't jacking 9 to 5 workplace, the workforce, and the people there. Because people there are grimy. They're grimy people at the work environment. And people don't want to deal with customer service at all. And that comes in on the social level, because once again, like the last video I made, why Gen Zers aren't social. Certain jobs, you got to be social. Like, you want to be a bartender, you got to talk to, you know, make yourself a little friendly. People, if people ain't friendly, they're not going to fucking, I don't think they're going to make it. I don't know how to fucking, these social jobs. I never did want to work like cashier. I would work as a bartender, but I ain't, who cares? For the people that don't want to talk to nobody, they're not going to do those type of jobs. And it's like, damn. If you ask anybody in 2026, do you like working? They're going to say, hell no. Let's keep it all the way real. All I'm trying to say is the Gen Zers have a whole bunch of opportunities right in front of them that they can do to create profit. You know what? If you don't know what type of businesses you want to do, go on ChatGPT and say, type in your age. At this age, what type of business should I step into to do? And it'll give you a whole list of shit. You know what I'm saying? It'll give you a list of all type of things. It'll give you a list of it'll give you a list of everything. I've seen this shit before, people. All I gotta pretty much tell you, Joe, the Gen Zers ain't jacking jobs. And that's pretty much it, motherfuckers. Man, I'm out, man. Peace. Slave work.